MMOs are among the biggest and most ambitious PC games, and even in this day of multiplayer live service games and the plethora of diversions they give their players. But presumably, you already know that, and you have come to learn about the greatest MMOs, and there are plenty to pick from. Do you wish to roam a fantasy world as an acrobatic cat person? Perhaps you would rather fly into space, shooting out pirates and making deals as part of a massive space corporation. Or you might simply pick up a lightsaber and embark on your own epic Star Wars adventure. Whatever your likes are, you will most likely find them on our list. Keep watching till the end of the video to make sure you learn everything about our top 10 MMORPG games for 2022. Number 10. Final Fantasy XIV. The road to Final Fantasy XIV has been long and full of disappointments. After a disastrous launch in 2010, Square Enix refused to give up and rebuilt the whole game with a fresh crew. A Realm Reborn, the second edition, has done a greater job of rekindling fans' enthusiasm for Final Fantasy than any other recent game in the series. It is unwaveringly committed to following in the footsteps of World of Warcraft, while simultaneously bringing a slew of novel innovations, the most notable of which is the unique class system. Final Fantasy XIV's tale rivals any of the classics, such as Final Fantasy VII or even X. Its ending is limited while giving hard and memorable boss battles. Although updates are released on a regular basis, you will encounter the same dungeons and raids hundreds of times. Its Endwalker expansion, which will be published in late 2021, is a great conclusion to Hydaelyn Zodiark tale. Number 9. World of Warcraft. No other MMO has had as large an influence on the genre and the broader gaming industry as the World of Warcraft. Despite its advanced age, World of Warcraft continues to amaze. Shadowlands, its most recent expansion, harkens back to the glory days of World of Warcraft, with a combination of ambitious new mechanics and one of the greatest endgames the MMO has ever had. There is a roguelike dungeon in Shadowland that varies every time you explore it. You may explore past expansion dungeons for amazing treasures via time walking. Even if you just have 20 minutes to play, world quests allow you to accomplish something worthwhile. At the start of 2022, the condition of World of Warcraft feels a little complex. Number 8. Guild Wars 2. After the first Guild Wars would have been solidly in the PvP area of this list, but ArenaNet adopted a broader approach for the 2012 sequel, offering us an MMO with the diversity and breadth of World of Warcraft, but with a mountain of idiosyncrasies and activities all its own. Then you were bouncing around an area taking part in events like a Char heavy metal concert or a religious festival to earn enough chilies to buy a weapon that looks like a microphone, traveling into video game themed dimensions to earn prizes, or duking it out at a persistent PvP battlefield where 3 servers collide. The variety of Guild Wars 2 distractions is astounding, especially as you reach level 80. Developing your character is also a high point, with the versatility that theory crafters love. Fights are fluid and spectacular thanks to action-based fighting systems. With the recent release of the Great End of Dragon expansion, now is a good time to give it a go. Number 7. Lost Ark. Lost Ark could be your new best buddy if you enjoy fighting to be over the top and fast paced. The Korean MMO varies from the others on our list by taking an action RPG approach, with an emphasis on flashy skills that make you feel like you are strutting your stuff with each strike. The flashy fights, particularly the big sieges that the story builds up to, are the real draw here. But Lost Ark also has everything else you would expect from a modern MMO, including a story-driven campaign, a massive pile of quests, tons of exploration, especially once you're given a ship, and a promising endgame that players are only now beginning to delve into. While it's the newest game on our list, Smilegate has already been fast to extend it, with the new endgame activities, classes, and events emerging on a regular basis. Expect a regular stream of updates and new things to play with, since the Korean version is farther along, providing Smilegate with a wealth of existing content from which to draw. Number 6. The Elder Scrolls Online. It took The Elder Scrolls Online almost a year to find its feet, but it is now one of the greatest MMOs on the market. This is due in part to the consistent stream of outstanding premium expansions that have progressively opened up new places for Tamriel to explore. Fans of Morrowind may return to Vardenfall, the home of the Dark Elves, but ESO has already revealed previously unseen kingdoms such as the High Elf Kingdom of Somerset and Khajiit, Heartland of Elsewhere. If you are a fan of Elder Scrolls lore, ESO has a lot to offer. With the one Tamriel update, you may now approach even endgame zones at any level. You may also build your own residence, engage in chaotic 3-way PvP, turn into a vampire, or explore the planet in whatever direction you like. Number 5. Secret World Legends. When it comes to creating a compelling tale in an MMO, The Secret World has a lot to teach the rest of the genre. Not only does it eschew the traditional fantasy image in favor of a gritty modern one, but it also connects so many disparate themes, from the Illuminati to vampires, that it should not make any sense, but it does. Not many MMOs can claim to have taken from Lovecraft and The Matrix and then made it work. The investigation assignments in The Secret World demand you to put on your detective hat and scour the internet for clues to solve problems. The Secret World was relaunched as Secret World Legends, with several of the game's weaker components, such as combat, totally revamped. It is still an excellent option for any MMO player searching for a gripping story. Just keep in mind that it is a little quiet these days, but so much of what makes it great can be experienced alone. Number 4. Star Wars: The Old Republic. The Old Republic has an identity issue early on, which put many people off from playing it. It aimed to be both a sequel to the beloved Knights of the Old Republic and a competitor to World of Warcraft, and it failed miserably at both. Those days, like its location, are long gone, and the Old Republic of today is significantly more entertaining because of a honed emphasis on what is always done best: telling a wonderful tale. The primary game of the Old Republic features 8 separate class tales, all of which are fascinating and entertaining. BioWare invested a lot of money to make sure the voice acting was excellent. SWTOR has removed most of the friction that would typically be there in an MMO, allowing you to blast through the story missions one after the other, much like a single-player RPG. 3. EVE Online. When it comes to the current sandbox MMOs, only one name comes to mind: EVE Online. EVE's 18-year existence might fill a textbook, but only if you are studying How to Lose Faith in Humanity 101. Over a decade of conflict, treachery, and scandal, its image as a heartless, uncaring cosmos grew. But the same Spartan ethos has also produced the type of friendship seen nowhere else. CCP Games has gone to tremendous pains to make EVE easy to grasp, but the sting of failure will always be your finest instructor. It truly is a live planet where those with determination to succeed might find a way. They have now extended the service, providing free gamers even more ship options. Those that continue will discover a universe of possibilities at their fingertip. Number 2. Black Desert. Black Desert does provide one of the most extensive crafting systems ever seen in the genre. While the active combo-based combat is exciting, there are hundreds of career routes to choose from in this dynamic sandbox MMO. You can be a trader, a fisherman, or devote your entire life to developing a vast beer production enterprise. You may spend as much time customizing your fields and leveling up your employees as you do talking down one of the game's harsh global enemies in Black Desert. Each territory is separate into nodes, and that supply various resources. While city buildings may be acquired and turned into blacksmith shops, fisheries, or storage depots, the node system also serves as the foundation for weekly guild wars, in which guilds compete to seize certain nodes in exchange for particular perks. And now at number 1, Runescape. Despite being one of the oldest continuously operating games and arguably the oldest MMO on this list, Runescape has a remarkable heritage that is sometimes neglected. For almost 2 decades, it has allowed gamers to embark on fantastical adventures, hunt down other players for sport, or simply relax and farm. While it has developed significantly and is officially in its 3rd version, the foundation of freeform exploration that is not too serious has been preserved. RuneScape by Jagex is a living piece of gaming history. The old version retains an immersive sim feel reminiscent of Ultima. It is full of curiosities, such as the ability to bury slain enemies and pray for their souls, which increases your equivalent skill. There are also amusing, often sarcastic missions. Which of these games have you played before? You can leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.